April 21st, 1991. Draft day. Inside their war room, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers know that the 7th pick in the draft they hold is valuable, either for the player it will bring or the trade it will lead to.
You've got 2 people that have called me today that are interested. We have San Francisco and we have Washington Redskins. But we might consider if they would give us a first and 2 seconds, then you'd say, well, wait, maybe we will do that, yeah.
General Manager Phil Kruger fields the phone calls.
Hello? Yes. Mm-hmm. And what else? Huh? We've had better offers than that. Exchange first and a second and a fourth, and of course it'd be lower pick than you're talking about there, but I don't think we do it even for a second and a fourth, maybe a second and a third and a first we might have some consideration, but we haven't decided just yet. They offered me a exchange first, a second and a fourth. I don't think we would do that because we'd have to have a little better package than that. Okay, Charlie. All right, fine, bye. Well, that's the way it is sometimes.
Yeah, there's nobody there that you'd want at 13 that you wouldn't want down there.
Think of it seriously, would you? I mean, if they wanted him for a third, you'd have to consider it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, for sure.
In fact, I think we ought to propose it at that time. When it gets down there, we ought to propose it. And if there's somebody that they really want, they might do it.
Looming large on the Bucs' wish list is one of Tennessee's 2 talented offensive linemen. As the time of the decision draws near, it becomes apparent the Bucs will have their choice.
They went to Eric Swan, that semi-pro guy. The guy that Ray Hamilton coached, a semi-pro guy.
Well, this way, you got a comfort zone. You don't have to caucus or anything. We know exactly what we want to do.
I'm going to tell you what, we got to take this tackle, one of these tackles.
Yeah.
And that's the answer to what we need right now. I mean, at this pick with that quality guy at that spot.
We start with McRae. If he's gone, we go to Davis.
We're going to Davis. So we got one of those 2.
You're going to get one of the 2.
Yeah.
We're going to get one of those 2 big tackles.
We got one of those 2 big tackles.
Bob, we've made our selection. Write this down on the card. Our selection is Charles McRae, and you spell it McCrae. Offensive tackle, University of Tennessee. Okay, go ahead and send that in.
Tampa Bay selects Charles McRae, tackle, University of Tennessee.
So begins 1991 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But it was a season that actually was born on December the 16th, 1990, when Richard Williamson took the helm in his first game as head coach. From the start, it was clear that Williamson was a popular choice with the players. They turned their coach's inauguration into a manhandling of the Minnesota Vikings.
Benny, good snap, drops the throw, runs. Now he'll get a block. Benny gets the pass away, caught by Carrier. Carrier to the outside of the 10, to the 5, Carrier to the 1. He's got a touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Under Williamson's direction, quarterback Vinny Testaverde was brilliant against the Vikings as he sparked the Bucs to a 23-0 lead. It was clear that Williamson and Testaverde share a confidence in each other's abilities that should reap dividends.
Steps up into the pocket, pumps the arm, cocks it. Now will run to his right. He's got running room. Benny to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, Benny to the 20, Benny to the 10, Benny to the 5, Benny Testaverde, touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Randall Cunningham, who?
It was a big win for a number of reasons. To go into that ball game under the conditions that we went under, after all that had happened, and play the way they played, and prepare the way they prepared, it was a big win in a lot of ways for us. It's a big win for me because it's the first game that I'd, become the head coach. And I think it had some carryover into the next 2 games. It's an excitement about, the team. It's excitement among the coaches. It's an exciting time for us going into the fall.
The NFL season is a long haul, and a rocky start can be more than just an inconvenience. Looking to avoid trouble in the 1990 opener at the Pontiac Silverdome, the Bucs got out of the gate in a hurry.
Then he drops back to throw his first pass, throws it over the middle, intended for Hall. He's got a Tampa Bay touchdown. Caught it at the 25, and nobody's going to catch it.
The Bucs offense cruised behind Vinny Testaverde's 16 for 21, 237-yard, 3-touchdown passing day. The opener also marked the Buck debut of Gary Anderson, whose impact was as swift and spectacular as his style of play.
Vinny play fakes, drops to throw, over the middle, lays it in the air to Anderson, touchdown Tampa Bay! He was wide open and Vinny Testaverde knew it.
But the victory was nailed down by a ball-hawking young defense. The Bucs had 6 sacks, including 3 by linebacker Irvin Randall, and forced 6 takeaways as they turned the Lions' run and shoot into the pass and chase.
Galliano rolls right, looks right, fires right, it's picked off, intercepted. Telegraphed the pass, and the Buccaneers are going to score an easy one. Yeah!
Cornerback Wayne Haddix came from nowhere to open his remarkable 1990 season by closing the scoring in the 38-21 win.
Wayne Haddix is it's a fairy tale. He was a guy that didn't even play, that we picked up off the street, that came in and made the Pro Bowl. I mean, you can't, there's nothing, I mean, that is a story within itself.
Under a little bit of pressure, gets rid of the ball, picked off by Haddix at the 40, Haddix to the 50, to the 40, he may go! Wayne Haddix is going to score a Buccaneer touchdown! How about that?
Number 45, Wayne Haddix, put together a storybook year. After sitting out the entire 1989 season, Haddix moved into the Bucs starting lineup and finished with 7 interceptions, 3 of which he turned into touchdowns and a Pro Bowl berth. While Haddix was securing his half of the field, number 29, Ricky Reynolds, controlled the left corner spot and bird-dogged 3 interceptions of his own. The Bucs' 25 interceptions were the second highest total in the NFL, as Haddix and Reynolds got help from Rodney Rice, Eric Everett, and safeties Harry Hamilton and Mark Robinson. Although the safety tandem combined for 9 interceptions, they made their greatest impact as tacklers, where they finished 1-2.
There's enough talent here to be a darn good defense, and their attitude's super, and we've got to have some success early to prove that my system will work with them. But I'm excited about it, I really am.
Peters brings his attack-oriented style to the Buccaneer front 7, anchored by lineman Tim Newton, Jim Scow, and standout Reuben Davis. Linebackers Eugene Marv, Irvin Randall, Kevin Murphy, Sam Anno, and Broderick Thomas. 1990 first-round pick Keith McCants should move from linebacker to defensive end. Although the defense will change in 91, one thing will remain the same. The Bucs will attack. Within the friendly confines of Tampa Stadium, the Bucs offense feels right at home. The offense keyed 4 important 1990 victories on the home sod, beginning with the Week 3 rematch with the Detroit Lions. Behind a soaring Gary Anderson, the Bucs sailed to their second win over the Lions.
Vinny looks right, fires, Harvey spins, touchdown, Tampa Bay, John Harvey.
Tampa's stable of versatile young running backs were beginning to make life difficult for NFL defenses. And against the Packers in Week 6, they once again made sure the Bucs would finish in the money. While Gary Anderson kept the Packers' defense occupied, Vinny Testaverde turned to his core of receivers.
And a play fake by Vinny, throws it upstairs toward Hall. He's got him! Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Testaverde's passing was again put to good use in the Week 13 matchup with the Falcons.
Vinny with a short drop. Here comes the stunt. Vinny puts it up, airborne towards Carrier. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Mark Carrier!
Mark Carrier's final minute catch was the difference on a day that saw Vinny Testaverde spread his 351 passing yards around to 8 different receivers, including rookie tight end Jesse Anderson and speedy wideout Willie Drury.
Good protection for Vinny. Throws it upstairs. He's got Drury at the 50. Drury to the 45.
He's gone.
Drury to the 30. Dimmery's giving chase. Drury to the 10.
With plays like this club record 89-yard touchdown making the air over Tampa seem like the friendly skies, Williamson knows his receivers will need the ball.
We need to take advantage of these guys' abilities. I don't think that's done. I don't think we've totally done that in the past. Let our wide receivers do some of the things that they do best and get the ball to them.
Number 88, Mark Carrier, has already earned a reputation as one of the premier receivers in the NFL. Carrier was not able to match his 1989 Pro Bowl numbers in 1990, but he still snared 49 catches for 813 yards and 4 touchdowns. Teaming with Carrier for the 3rd year was number 84, Bruce Hill. The son of a serviceman, Hill grew up as an Air Force brat, and it showed as he helped control Buccaneer airspace by claiming 42 victories in dogfights with enemy defensive backs. But as far as Buccaneer receivers go, good things do not always come in small packages. Case in point, tight end Ron Hall.
Ron is probably the most underrated tight end in the league. He can do it all. If there was one tight end I'd had to choose from in all the league, it'd be Ron Hall.
Despite his 31 catches, Hall is not all flash and dash. Number 82 earns his pay as a member of the Buccaneer offensive line. The trenches are manned by Randy Grimes, Tom McHale, Ian Beckles, Rob Taylor, Scott Dill, Carl Bax, Tony Mayberry, and the emerging leader of the unit, tackle Paul Gruber. Number 74 will team with top pick Charles McCray to anchor a line that has become Gruber's own special dominion.
You take him. Let's go, guys. Let's protect it.
R, Z half fly, H43 down on 1, right?
What Gruber and his group of anonymous grunts are grappling for is space to allow the stars to shine. Most notably, the Bucs tailback tandem of Reggie Cobb and Gary Anderson. 1991 will see Cobb return to his natural position at tailback, where he will share time with the multi-talented Anderson.
We're two different style runners, and hopefully we can complement each other and make a lot of things happen.
Cobb debuted as a fullback in 1990, where he displayed the power, quickness and speed that made him a 1,000-yard rusher at the University of Tennessee. While Cobb displayed a knack for catching the ball, he still has a way to go to match the pass-catching prowess of Anderson.
They need a throw. Buys time across the middle. He's got Anderson.
See ya.
He's to the 30. Anderson to the 20. It'll be a touchdown, Tampa Bay.
In Anderson's return to the NFL, he quickly reasserted himself as one of the league's finest all-purpose threats. Shouldering much of the Bucs' offensive load, Anderson displayed a knack for the big play that at times seemed to defy gravity.
Cross sweep comes to Gary Anderson, wants to throw the halfback pass. Gary keeps his balance, goes back to the left side. What a run! He has touchdown! Tampa Bay! Gary Anderson! And the Buccaneers take the lead.
As the Buccaneers get themselves pointed in the right direction, even the toughest critics can testify to the commitment the Bucs have made to winning. Never was the commitment to win more obvious than in the Week 4 meeting with the Vikings. The Bucs got a total team effort out of everyone, from return man Danny Peebles to a motivated offensive line.
Play fake handoff goes to Gary Anderson. He scores a Buccaneer touchdown.
Trailing 20-13, Testaverde orchestrated a thrilling last-minute drive to send the game into overtime.
Rolls to the right, goes to the inside. Wide open touchdown, Tampa Bay!
After Bruce Hill's heroics, it was Wayne Haddock's turn in overtime.
It is intercepted by Haddock
to set up kicker Steve Christie.
Well, the snap from Sam Otto. A low one on the spot. The kick airborne by Christie, and this one's good. The Buccaneers win. The Bucs win. The Bucs win in Minnesota.
The win at Minnesota represented a total team effort. The electricity crackling through the team came from everyone working together to turn out the lights on the Vikings. It did not take much to see that the Buccaneers' special teams were in some capable young hands in 1990, from punter Mark Royals to rookie kicker Steve Christie. Christie was sensational in 1990, setting a Buccaneer record with 23 field goals, including 11 straight at one point. Also making an impact were his bomb-squatting teammates like number 56, Sam Anno. Charged with optimism, the Bucs move headlong into 1991. There is a new sense of enthusiasm to every phase of the organization.
We're all really excited. We've got a good staff, good group. It's a real good feeling. We all want the same thing. We all want to win.
Together. Let's get something going. Let's get it in now. Let's get it in, fellas.
Let's get on this one. Right, 92. One more, ready?
From the front office to the trenches, there is a commitment that cannot be ignored. Whether it is manifested in the frenzy of the pit or in the behind-the-scenes operations of the franchise, the Bucs have set an agenda to move forward.
One year we went from worst to first when Coach McKay was here, and those were very exciting times. I'd love to see that happen again, but as long as our team plays well and shows steady improvement, I think we're on the right track.
Looking left, now he may run with the ball. Chandler still looking left, directing traffic. He'll run with the ball to the 5, to the 1. Hurdles, touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Wow! A sure sign of that improvement comes from the quarterback position, where the playful romps of Chris Chandler occasionally serve as an interlude to the strong play of Vinny Testaverde. Testaverde is coming off his most successful season as a pro, which included a gaudy 7.72 yards per attempt average and NFC Player of the Month honors in September. Testaverde not only displays a remarkable knack for the ball, He also feels confidence from his relationship with Richard Williamson.
I think they know we're knocking on the door. It's just a matter of putting all the pieces together now and making it work, and I think we have all the pieces of the puzzle, and slowly we've been putting it together. And I think by the time August rolls around for our first game, the puzzle will be completed, and we're going to have a great year. They don't even know how big it's going to be yet, and they'll soon find out.
There is an excitement and optimism about this Buccaneer team as they move forward into a new era. They are a young, strong, and hungry group of athletes. There is a new look on the field and a new outlook on the minds of these Buccaneers who shun any talk of rebuilding as they point to the top. They have hitched their wagon to a dream and head into 1991 ready to roll.
We are at a point with this ball club that you got to believe in what you do. Those guys have got to believe, I think they do. We got to go out and play that way.